Greetings and salutations, I'm Calvin and you're watching Low Key Cal. Happy New Year, first of all. 2025, still can't believe it, even though the first month is basically almost done. Processing that still. In classic me fashion, my first video of 2025 is a video I should have uploaded in 2024. I have a couple more of those in the works as we speak, as I mentioned in my update video. But anyway, last year I worked on my first and only co-op at Willistown Conservation Trust in Westchester, Pennsylvania. This was my top choice. If you've seen from my co-op vlog of me just applying for co-ops and whatnot, this was my top choice. 6 months from April to September. Did a lot of different things conservation wise, worked in their watershed protection program specifically, did a lot of different things, learned a lot about plants and animals, watershed ecology, water chemistry, just great fun. Was there with a few of my friends also on co-op. For some context for the video, I bring up my independent research project, which is something specific to this co-op. Each co-op has to do an independent research project for like when you're a Willistown co-op. Mine was based in one of the nature preserves that Willistown looks over, the Ashbridge Nature Preserve. I was specifically working with the riparian buffer planning zone, which, if you don't know what a riparian buffer is, it's essentially just a bunch of plants and vegetation planted alongside a creek or another body of water. They serve many purposes, but one of the main purposes is to combat erosion, promote growth, a bunch of other things. So yeah, whenever I mention my project, I'm specifically referring to that project. I basically put tags on as many of the trees and shrubs as I could for identification purposes, so people could learn about the plants, the wooded plants specifically in that area. So that was very long, learned a lot about plants. First time I can recall memorizing scientific names for anything, so that was awesome. This vlog is pretty much just a bunch of different recordings I took throughout my co-op. No real consistency to it, just doing a bunch of different things. I was gonna originally maybe do 1 week, but then I was like, you know what, let me just have it just record throughout my time on co-op and see how it goes. Yeah, so that's what this ended up being. Sorry if it's a bit disorganized, because it is. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. More videos coming soon. I promise I will try to be more consistent. New Year's resolution. I swear I'm going to keep it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so the day has come. April 1st, first day of co-op. And of course, in classic April Fool's tradition, the April Fool's joke is that it's raining. It wasn't, of course, because why wouldn't it rain on the first day of my co-op? So fun. You know what? But that's life. It is what it is. I'm driving over there right now. I'm still looking forward to it regardless. I'll take this over classes any day. Like, I'm well equipped, and not only is this my first day of co-op, it's also going to be my first day of lacrosse, club lacrosse. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Have everything I need. I've already been given the equipment for it. I feel like I'm going to be able to finally complete my watch later list. I've been getting closer to doing that. I used to have like hundreds, and now I'm only down to like 25 or so. My most recent video is the interview with Tupac's father, and that's been very eye-opening. One of the main reasons, because I thought that man was dead. Like, I kept trying to look up stuff about him out of curiosity, and I kept seeing some sources saying he was alive, some sources saying he's dead. But it's been very eye-opening. I highly recommend. It'll probably be some of the best 3 hours of your life that you will spend if you're like into hip-hop as much as I am. yeah, looking forward to how co-op ends up going. Okay, it is currently 1:41 p.m. It's Wednesday, May 15th, like halfway through the month. That's crazy. But yeah, week 7 of spring term. Insane. Literally just had a Spanish exam yesterday. I can't believe it. But today's been pretty light. I'm literally the only person here, as you can see. My boss went off to do something, so it's really just been me here the whole time. It's just me day. So I haven't been up to much, just working on my stuff for my independent research project, as well as it's my turn to choose the paper for journal club. So I've been looking through a couple of papers, I've found a few about invasive ecosystem engineers, which I thought was pretty interesting. So I'm going to finish looking towards those. But in the meantime, I have a few bottles that I need to clean. There's some left in there, but I'm not entirely sure if I'll get to those. Along with that, there's some cubitainers that I need to empty, some old cubitainers. And yeah, nothing much, just you're about to see an in-depth look of my co-op. Also, look at this, peep the drip. I finally decided to become a Samsung hype beast. I got it all. The buds, the watch, the phone, the tablet you're watching this on. Now I just need to get a laptop and then I'll be a true hype beast, but that's besides the point. Let's get into this. All right, I finished. Now they're just gotta be here for a bit to dry off. In the meantime, with the remaining 2 hours I have left, I'm just gonna do some more computer work. Okay, so it's currently June 20th. I'm back from celebrating Juneteenth yesterday. I've got a good amount to do. Today's sample day, so we're gonna be going to each of the creeks, getting water samples. Since I wasn't here yesterday, I'm gonna be joining the second half of the day getting the samples. But for the meantime, I'm back in the lab. I have a few things I need to do. Reading this book, our book club book, All We Can Save, just has a bunch of different just passages and stories written by multiple people, mainly from underrepresented backgrounds, about climate change and how it affects them personally and also just everyone. I have to work on my tree of the week as part of my independent project. I'm going to continue sketching the trees at Ashbridge. I'm going to show you guys an example eventually. Yeah, I got to finish scanning the trees at Ashbridge. Here are some examples. Pretty nice. Been putting a lot of time into it. It's been very helpful for memorizing the leaves of each of the trees and for IDing them. Along with that, reading the scientific paper for our journal club in 2 weeks. So doing that. So there's a good amount I need to do. So I'm just going to spend a good amount of my time working on that now. Here I am at Ashbridge Preserve. This is one of the nature preserves in the Newtown Square area that Willistown Conservation Trust helps with, looks over and does the research and education for. and this is where my independent project is being done at. So here's the sign here. Got my bag. Well, I have the work bag filled with everything I need, and we're gonna take a walk over there. It's a pretty nice day. Pretty nice day, as you can see. I'm gonna try pointing out some plants in particular, maybe a few invasives, we'll see. So here it is, the tree planting site. There's plenty of trees around, all in cages to prevent them from being eaten by deer or beavers. As you can see, there's already a couple that I have marked off. Like for example, I'm certain this is a sycamore. I'm certain this is a red maple. This itself is not caged, but this is most certainly a black willow. You can tell from the leaves here, very long and slender. As I was doing one of them, I think this one's a flowering dogwood, but I saw this friend, I see a friend on it. Nice little guy, just chilling right there. Take a look up there. Red-winged blackbird. Wish my camera had better quality, but yeah, you'll see these all throughout. That's the iconic call it makes. One of like the very few bird calls that I actually know, but yeah, once you hear it, you're definitely gonna remember it. Very memorable bird call. Okay, so I was having a bit of trouble with this one here. So I used Seek, great app by the way for identifying stuff, and I think it's a northern hackberry. You know that it's also, they're both pretty toothed, I would say, and the same general shape. So I'm gonna just go with that and just hope it's right. Okay, well I think I'm done for now. Got up to 20 trees so far. There's like a few that I haven't exactly identified quite yet, but I think this is a good spot to stop. It's like 11:40. I was gonna use the time when I get back before lunch to continue sketching some trees, because there's a good amount of trees or like shrubs in this book that are not in the book, like trees that are being grown for the planning project. They're not in this book, so I'm gonna have to eventually look for more guides, but for the meantime I think it's good if I just sketch out the ones that aren't in the book. So yeah, gonna walk back, heading back right now. I'll see y'all there. Okay, so it's officially Friday, June 21st. Beautiful day today. Also, I did not realize that these pair of glasses is still here. I don't know who left it here, but it's pretty funny. But yeah, weather's looking phenomenal, and I'm gonna go back to the tree planting area and continue to tag more trees. So let's get into that. Okay, so I've been out here for a good 40 minutes trying to identify a few trees, and then I realized I had like missed a row. So like I was at this tree here, and then I was going to go to those ones over there, but I completely forgot about there's like 4 other trees, so I have to consider those and sort of redo the count a bit. But it's also extremely hot outside, as you can probably tell. I'm very sweaty, but yeah, this is the type of stuff I'm up to. I'm gonna be up to this for the remainder of the summer. I'm looking forward to it, actually. It's been pretty cool so far, even if the identification stuff has been a tad bit difficult, but just starting it off, it'll get better over time. I'm positive of that. But yeah, I'm gonna be out here for the next 2 hours until lunch, so hopefully I make some good progress. Okay, 11:57 right now. So I'm gonna wrap up for today, I think. It's still hot outside. I was able to get to about 30 trees. So yeah, definitely. It's been slow and steady progress, but overall it's been going well. It's been going well. I might come back out here after lunch. We'll see, but I definitely want to make more progress for the next couple weeks, because there's 1,500 trees. Not going to be able to do all of them, but I want to do a decent amount. So yeah, see y'all in a bit. Okay, we're out here. Amazing day today. Weather's amazing. Got my sun hat on, so hopefully the weather's more bearable. We're up to 42 species right now identified. Well, tagged with the tape, and hopefully we're gonna make it to at least 50. So let's get on to doing that. Okay, well, it is 3:48. I was able to get up to 62 plants today. Well, 62 trees and shrubs. Pretty successful, if I say so myself. It actually went fairly well. I'm confident in most of the identifications, except like a select few, but yeah, I'm pretty content about how things have gone, and looking forward to continuing to do more this week. So, yeah, that's not looking too good. I don't know what happened, but it's looking really bad. Well, damn. The fire trucks and the ambulances just came by. Weather is so much better than the heat wave that was 2 weeks ago now. It's insane. It's beautiful. I'm loving it out here. Just continuing to tag the trees and just listening to music and YouTube videos. It's great. I have passed the 100 mark. I'm currently on tree 118. The 118th one being a shrub, actually. This arrowwood viburnum here. You can tell from the opposite leaves, and the very toothed as well. So, but yeah, all in all, things are going well, and looking forward to my 4-day weekend. Let's go. And it's 2:52, so there's literally only like an hour of work left that needs to be done. So I'm about to finish the ones that have been tagged, and then continue to identify more trees and shrubs. So yeah, it's looking good, looking good. Okay, slight update. I forgot to put more copies of the data sheet, so I actually don't have any more like data sheets to label the tagged trees and shrubs, but I can still use this time to tag all of the other trees and shrubs that have not been given an ID number. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do that and just remember to make more copies. Yeah, let's just get to that with the remaining hour left. Today is another work from home day, so I'm over here in my dining room, got my stuff set up, eating breakfast right now. We've got a watershed committee meeting in about half an hour, so I'm gonna get ready for that. Along with that, just have a few items on the to-do list for today and this week, so yeah, I'm gonna get to doing that in a moment. Okay, the meeting is over. I'm just going to spend the rest of the day working on other stuff. First thing being tree of the week, then I'll probably eventually start working on my final project and what I'm going to do for my final project. Yeah, just listen to music right now. We're going to get straight into that. So it's now 12:45. After the meeting, I just spent a good amount of time doing the research for my tree of the week, and then after that, reading the first story in the next section of All We Can Save. This book here that we've been reading, composed of different anecdotes and personal stories having to do with climate change, and I'll probably continue reading it during today. I definitely need to work on my independent project and figure out what my final deliverable would be. Most likely a brochure of some sorts, but I'm going to do some research, trying to figure out the structure of it, and we're just going to get to doing that right now. Alright, it is now the next day. I am back in the lab, just working on doing research for my independent project. As you can see, I've just been looking up just different information about what classifies an arboretum to get a sense of what my final project would end up including. So yeah, that's been going all right. Been learning a couple of things, jotting down some notes. It's 9:08 now, so I'm going to use the next 3 hours to just continue doing that. Wow, so I actually made some really good progress, and now I have a sense of what type of direction I want to take my project in. I now know that there's like different levels of arboretums, so that's pretty helpful, as well as just going through each of the different programs that the arboretums in Pennsylvania and like Philadelphia provide. It's helping me jot down some ideas, some possible things to think about and ponder over. So right now it's 11:33, half hour left until lunch. I'm gonna spend the rest of the time doing a little bit more research, but also doing reading for Journal Club next week. It is Wednesday, August 21st. I am back out at Ashbridge, tagging more trees. Made some significant progress yesterday with that. Got up to tree 160 with the help of one of the Willistown staff members. That's been great so far. It's now 10:17, so I've got about half an hour or so before I have to join the others and help with clearing the tree cages, but I'm up to tree 100. I'm on tree 173 right now. I'm leaning towards it being a dogwood because of the opposite leaves, but we'll see. I'm still looking through the tree guide, but we're gonna figure that out as soon as possible. In the meantime, I'm just gonna continue tagging the trees, well, trying to label the trees, and gonna get back to doing that. Okay, so it's 10:38. I did a bit of skipping through like about 5 trees because I couldn't identify them, but I'm up to 181 right now. Feeling good about that. That one tree with the red twigs, I just wasn't able to figure it out in time. I'm leaning towards red osier dog, but I took pictures of it. But yeah, I'm gonna head over to the far side right now. Okay, it is currently August 23rd, 2:36 p.m., Friday. Honestly wild. Pretty light day today. Um, it's been a relatively light day today. My boss wasn't in today. The other co-op isn't in today. All that I really did was move the TSS filters to the desiccator and help with organizing, help with getting out the supplies needed for an event that Willistown Conservation Trust is doing. So now that it's towards the end of the day, I've just been spent some time working on my project white paper as well as working on my tree of the week, just like the tree that I will be presenting at next week's Monday morning meeting. I might wash some dishes and stuff. As you can see, there's a good amount that needs to be cleaned, so I might get on that eventually. Especially since there's a couple of videos and stuff that I want to listen to. So yeah, I'm gonna finish up the tree of the week and then get started with doing some other things. So it's 3:58. Day is officially done. Not much really happened after going through the tree of the week. I reviewed the articles I chose for Journal Club. I was gonna do some cleaning, but I didn't end up doing that. Oh well, there's always next time. Yeah, here's the end to another week. Gonna leave with my milkshake before I forget it and just enjoy the rest of my Friday. Okay, so it's now September 4th. It's 3:10 right now, so the day is about to wrap up. On the day that I was doing the putting the metal tags, one of them got misplaced, and while I was in Ashbridge, I was actually able to find it, surprisingly. And it only took me about like 10 minutes or so, which is really nice. I'm very relieved about that. So with sample day coming up next week, me and the other co-ops are going to have to wash the 4-liter and the 1-liter cubitaners for sample day. As you can see, there's a good amount that still needs to be done. So currently today, I cleaned that 4-liter and those 2 liters. And I have these 3 here that I'm about to get to. In the meantime, I've also been listening to some music, of course. Finally checked out Doshi. I am listening to her newest album, and I can proudly say I'm a fan now, which is great because I've been looking to listen to more female rappers, so this is great. Just listening to that while cleaning a bunch of these cubitaners really makes time pass. So if you excuse me, I will get to doing that now.
Yeah, y'all.
Wow. Today, it's official. Today is officially the last day of co-op. And I think I might actually make it on time because it's 7:45 and I'm pulling up to Providence Road right now. But yeah, it's honestly crazy. I just have to finish up my blog, my paper, do the exit interview, and then that's it. I'm honest, I can't believe I'm saying it, but I'm looking forward to classes. I mean, this co-op's been a great experience all around. Learned a lot about myself, about me as a person, about my interest in environmental science. And I learned a lot of useful skills and just areas of science. Very grateful for this opportunity. Glad I was able to work with such amazing people. I definitely plan to come back for many different events. It's just like, wow. My schedule's looking good for senior year too. Put together the plan of study and things are looking good in that regard. Have no classes Friday for fall term, so I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, overall, just a lot of great things I'm looking forward to. Like, I always thought it was weird whenever I would ask my friends who are on co-op. This was prior to doing this co-op. Whenever I would ask my friends how co-op was going, and then they would say they can't wait for classes. Thought it was wild at first, but I can see where they're coming from. This has been great, but it's also been work after all. And it's like somewhat miss the simplicity of just being a student, but not having to do a 9 to 5, or in this case an 8 to 4. But yeah, I'm just psyched for everything that is yet to come. It's going to be a great year. Well, here it is. My last drive out of this driveway as a co-op student. Damn. Yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. More vlogs coming soon, especially for my senior year. I got a couple new videos that I'm in the process of making. I'm really looking forward to them. I hope you guys enjoy them. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Sayonara.